Greetings, viewer. With the Season 3 ending, I wanted to share with you my Piccolo Season 3 stats. I main him since Season 1, and for this season, I tracked all of my ranked games. So, if you're into stats and a Piccolo enjoyer, you might like this video. Let's jump right into it. I made an Excel sheet to track my stats. So here you can see the summary of my climb. Overall, it went really well. I had a lot of fun tracking this for the first time. I ended up with hitting rank A2 with my last game, and I had a 72% win rate overall. I also tracked the laning, and while tracking everything, I stumbled upon this stat where if I hit level 13 or higher, my win rate goes up by 20%. So I have an overall 92% win rate if I'm hitting level 13 or more. It's kind of curious. Why is that? I played 33 games, not as much as I would like to, but I made the best out of the time I had. All my games I played solo. And how did I play and how do I achieve this? First of all, I play with free camera because I need to aim my spells once they are leveled and have a high range. Centered camera is a no-no for me. Maybe being a league player helped with that. Then next is skill order. It's pretty basic. Yeah, you go with special beam cannon whenever you can take it. Then you prioritize light grenade and make sure to max it out on level 8 by using the level skip. At this point, shout out to Professor Topo and the Squadra University. They pointed that out on Reddit for me. Then next, Demon Web, which is basically your escape tool. And at last, the Hellzone Trap. There is one exception, and that is Super Start on the Divine Draw. There you go, Hellzone Trap first. Why? Because Hellzone Trap gives you a lot of zone control and applies a lot of pressure in the early skirmishes. And I love it. This is so surprising for the enemies most of the time. It's really, really fun. Then next are the cards. The first card I go for is Too Easy. Because I just want to survive the early laning, and whatever card helps me to stay alive, I take. And for me, it's Too Easy. Next one is Giant Slayer. This have a great value because almost everyone has a higher health pool than you do. And the third card is Limit Breaking Jump. You want the extra vanishing step for more survivability. If you get to gain another card, so I swap out Too Easy for the Super Snowball. For the helper, I choose Botamo. He's, in my opinion, the best you can use. He's good in helping defending the tower if you're on your own. What that means, you're dropping Botamo on the tower and go a little bit away, so you can gain the highest usage of your range spells and auto attacks. And especially in fight, for sure, it's nice to kite around him and hit the enemy while Botamo peels for you. Because, let's be real, especially in lower elos, no one is playing for you. You're on your own. You have to make sure that you perform well, and there is no tank or no technical that will play into you. So, and then we are right at the game plan. So what did I do? What was my plan to achieve this? Until the third boss, I just play for myself. That means I value XP over everything else. No grouping, no boss secure, no tower pushing, just farm and get the high XP mobs on spawn. In the early laning, you do not want to overextend and greed for minions or XP. Just don't die and farm what you can. Piccolo in the early is hitting with a wet noodle. You basically do 0 damage, and you want to get levels as fast as you can. The first Kaioshin, if you can secure him, it's fine. If not, it's not the end of the world. It's worse to die there on the first Kaioshin than to just let it go and farm the rest of the XP that is spawning. What else? On the second Kaioshin as well. No, not as well. On the second Kaioshin, if you die for the XP, I consider this a good death. Because when you respawn, you can then farm the high XP minions that spawn in the back of the lane. What I mean by this is the minions that spawn here and there. They give a lot of XP. I think it's almost 25% of your level. And if you can, take both of them. Yeah, you're greedy and you don't care what your other attacker is doing. You don't wait for him to farm it or hope that he farms it. You just take both if you can. If you don't die when you secure the second Kaioshin, you also want to reset as fast as possible to be there when they spawn. So then what's next? And remember, no grouping, no boss secure, just play for yourself. Because you want to be ahead of the level curve. That means you always want to be the highest level in the game. Once you're high level, your abilities start hurting a lot. And that's what I play for. For the first 5 minutes, I just farm. And the next 5 minutes, I just one-shot almost everyone. And that's, for me, the fun part of this champion. Once I'm level 11, I start grouping. That's around the 5-minute mark, or the third boss. You also want to be level 11 on the third boss because you max out your ultimate then, and then boss secure is super easy. Once I'm level 12, I stop farming entirely. I only farm with auto attacks to recharge my ult if this is necessary, or to deny the enemy the high XP value mobs. Yes, that's my game plan. I also tracked the damage done to heroes and total. In 42% of the games, I'm top DPS in my team and top DPS overall 72%. I also tracked game time because I felt like, and what you can obviously see, the higher the lobbies, the faster the pacing in the games is. That means you have to be super efficient with your farming because everything happens much faster. Yeah? On average, the game time is a minute shorter. So just make sure to farm the early game and don't die a lot, and then you're good to go. So how did I do it? So that's the right. That's basically it. I tracked if I won or lost the game. I tracked the time. I tracked the elo I gained. I tracked the average rank. I do this by adding every rank from every player and then divide it by 8 and whatever it is. It also is the rank. Yellow boxes mean that's the MVP of that game. Underlined means that's the top DPS. And here I tracked laning width. Because in Season 2 and Season 1, I thought Piccolo is a really weak early champion. And I just wanted to see if this is true. At the end, I ended up winning half of my lanes. What I mean by that is, if I can push out the enemy, can secure the XP that is spawning, especially the high value mobs, then I'm winning the lane. Or if we of course killing them. I'm also getting every 4th win, or is it the 4th? Yeah. Every 4th win I'm getting MVP. This is okay, I guess. Yeah, what else? Yeah, that's basically it. I think Piccolo is also a good one-track champion because it is very low contested, or is not contested at all. I never had to play another different champion than Piccolo. So then we come to the heroes part. So I tracked also the win rates with or against the different champions. Let's see, laning with we can check out, so we don't need that much for that. And let's see. At this, I had to point out, or there is a disclaimer, due to the low game count, we cannot take this too serious. I just need more numbers to have a proper solution. No, it's whatever. Yeah, you can see it really works good with tanks. Yeah, it's Bardock, Vegeta, Zamasu, maybe, I don't know, it's just one game, or Super Saiyan Vegeta is also one game. I don't think that is a number you can really count on, but Bardock and Vegeta are basically fine. And if you watch the overall win rate, Vegeta is a really well pairing for you. So for me, Vegeta is the #1 laning partner. I love it when they use their wall to zone the enemy from the Kaioshin in the laning phase, and later on if they just use their CC to guarantee me that I can hit my spells on them. I really like the Vegeta. So the overall win rate, we can also add the damage players to that. Yeah, it's maybe everything in this box here. Vegeta prevails. There is also Gotenks that works really well, but not in the lane with Gotenks. And yeah, Vegeta is a great partner as another attacker. And what was the other? Oop and Bojack, yeah. I like Bojack more, but maybe that's I don't know. I really feel Bojack works well with Piccolo. Then we come to the laning in the laning against different champions. So everything here is not so good. What I really want to point out is this guy here, Ultimate Gohan, is a pain in the ass to play against as a Piccolo. This is such a hard counter. I can't stress this enough. If you're an ultimate Gohan and up against a Piccolo and you're not in his lane, swap lanes. Because, yeah, he's just a hard counter. With his place swapping technique, whatever, and the stagger, you can take him out. But on the other side, if you're a Piccolo and up against a Gohan, don't be too desperate, because in the later game you will prevail. That means if you're laning against him, relax, just take the farm you can get, accept that you will lose the lane, and then farm what you can, and in the end, destroy his team, basically. What else is a hard counter? Vegito doesn't work that well. I never felt that, but the numbers show it clearly. And what else? What's easy is everything here. It's basically short range, I feel like. And if we check the overall stats, then everything here I think is easy going. And the hardest counter is, I think, Gamma 1 and 2. Maybe Super Vegito, because if you think about it, I have a 72% win rate overall and just 64 against him. This also might be a counter, but it's somewhat fine. I think this is the trouble here. Android, Topo, Frieza, Vegeta 4, Kefla, Gohan Kid, I don't know, it's just one game. And the Gammas. I also want to point out I have won every mirror matchup. That means I'm obviously the best Piccolo player. Nah, just joking. But yeah, I feel really comfortable on him. And that's it. That's the numbers from my climb. I hope you liked this deep dive. Thanks for watching, and may the gods of destruction bless your Season 4 climb. Bye.